You've probably noticed a rather distinctive tile-roofed building as you approach Seattle from southbound I-5. Well, now thanks to some unique financing, residents living underneath that historic but leaky roof are making sure it'll be around for future generations to admire too. King 5's Deborah Feldman has the story.
La Morita is a French-Spanish hybrid word that means lovers. And while this Mission Revival building is indeed lovely to look at, it's the love thy neighbor philosophy of its residents that makes this co-op a truly special home.
When I sold my house, one of the things I was really terrified of was living in a box on top of boxes surrounded by boxes.
Georgia Galvin had long admired this building as she drove by it on I-5 and was thrilled to actually buy a unit several years ago and move into the co-op community.
And I know more people here now more intimately than I did in the 20 years I lived in the suburbs.
But 100 years of Seattle rainfall has taken its toll. The tile roof needed to be replaced, an expensive proposition not all the residents could afford.
I was looking at coming up with $17,000. Just coming up with it. I couldn't do that.
Because of the unique ownership structure, co-ops and their residents are extremely limited in the types of loans they can tap into. But after a lot of digging, La Morita's building president learned that First Baptist Church on Seattle's Capitol Hill uses its endowment to make microloans specifically to co-ops, a solution that kept finances from forcing people out.
You know, why it would have been a lot easier to just say, hey, here's the bill, you guys figure it out. You know, we really kind of wanted to go the extra mile and make it work for everybody.
Now work is underway to salvage the distinctive red roof.
These are the original clay tiles that were put on the roof a century ago, and the plan is to salvage as many of them as possible. The goal, to put as many as 75% back on the new roof.
Residents hope the result will be a building that's drier, greener, and ready to face the next 100 years. In Seattle, Deborah Feldman, King 5 News.
Seattle First Baptist Church allows co-ops a great deal of flexibility with these kinds of loans. Individual residents can pay them off immediately or over as many as 30 years, depending on what works for the person. Incidentally, La Morita recently got landmark status in the city.